kept you waiting, huh?
Well, I think it's time I finally talked about this game, where you live out your meaningless life, going to high school every day, trying to make friends, but it never works, talking to giant teddy bears,
Faux show!
Teddy, would you please stop talking?
but then trying to catch a serial killer who is targeting a small country town. And that's what Persona 4 is all about. But RamZaes, didn't you already talk about this game? Well, yes, but also no, as that was Persona 4, the original version of this game, and that's a little old. So this time around I thought we should make the experience a bit more golden.
I try and try, but nothing comes out.
As Persona 4 Golden was released on a dead console as an updated version of Persona 4 that made everyone rush out to buy this damn brick. Not me though, curse you suave
Like that one
bear.
role-playing game? Final.
How rude!
But with this game recently out on Steam, I can finally play it. Why is it so yellow? And it starts with you in a limo with this lovely lady, and oh god, his nose!
The nose!
This is Igor, who is sort of like a fortune teller, toying with our lives.
Coming?
He asks us for our name. I do the usual, but most people call this guy Chad U, which you will see why later on.
It's time to do.
It seems a terrible catastrophe is imminent.
We then wake up and see, oh my god, an eagle! I thought those were just a myth. So it turns out Chad here is from the city, and due to his parents being the worst ever, is sent to live out in the country town of Inaba for 1 year with his uncle Dojima
You're more handsome in person than in your photo.
and his daughter Nanako.
Ow!
You eventually grow to like them.
Hey,
Huh?
you dropped this.
Oh my god! A goth girl! All this town needs is a MILF and we're set!
Yukun.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, it's so big, no! So we head with Dojima to fill up on petrol after he almost runs over the attendant. I mean, that would have been a quick game with Dojima in jail for murder. I'm also reminded that this is a Japanese game.
It's in the back, to your left. You know which way's left? The side you don't hold your chopsticks in.
I know. Jeez.
So we arrive at his house, which is very quaint, and you slowly realize there's nothing to do here. Like you just go to work or school and come home to watch TV every night. Just like in real life.
This is boring.
At Tunes, touch our products. Every day's great at your Tunes.
Every day's great at your Tunas.
Jeez, there's nothing for this girl to do. Literally, her favorite thing is going to a shopping chain. It's like your kid falling in love with Walmart.
I love Tunas.
Well, after a weird fog dream, we wake up and head to school for our first day. Oh, damn, dude, are you okay? Wait, are we really just ignoring him? Gee, I wonder who the main characters are. So we get introduced by our teacher who really needs to see a dentist.
You'd better not even think of getting involved with the girls here, let alone abusing them.
Wait, what? I'm just here to study for the tests. So we sit down and meet our main characters. Green girl, red girl, and a bleak-looking student.
Critical hit to the nads!
But before any proper introductions, we hear a shocking announcement.
Attention, all students. There has been an incident inside the school district.
What? Did they run out of chicken tenders at the cafeteria or something? Well, anyway, this is Yosuke, Yukiko, and Chie, who are the main characters at the start. But I also have to point out there is something odd with her.
Goosebumps.
No, not that. I mean, since I played the original game first, she sounded like this.
Was too small. That's pretty realistic.
But now...
It pretty much keeps this town going.
Why are you saying it like that? Seriously, it's so grating to hear this new voice for her. It actually started to get real suspicious. Like, I don't know, man, that's something an imposter would do.
Sheesh.
Anyway, the two girls decide to walk us home, and we find out that, yeah, there's really nothing to do in this dang town. Oh, finally, some action. So it turns out that the announcement from earlier was in relation to a body being discovered, brutally murdered, and our uncle is a detective investigating the case. So the next day, we learn that Yosuke is from the big city, and he welcomes us with a free steak.
What about me, huh? No apologies?
Jeez, Chie, you're really starting to get on my nerves. So after taking us to June's, which is where he works, and he fails to hit on a co-worker,
Madam, you wound me.
Chie tells us about the Midnight Channel, a rumor that at midnight on a rainy day, your TV will turn on showing you something scary.
I'm trying to remember the last time I heard something this stupid.
But since this is high school, where the peer pressure is high, we try it out that night and get a little too into it. Well, turns out we all saw the same thing.
I like the part where you got stuck because your TV was too small. That's pretty realistic.
Yeah, sure, Chie, you're a comedian.
It was too small. If it had been bigger.
Oh yeah?
So the gang heads to June's to buy Chie a new TV. However, Chad thought he heard his reflection calling him names and punches the TV. Now normally you would pull your hand out after seeing this, but Chad, you on the other hand...
Oh my god! What do you mean? What's going on?
Holy crap. I think this is all too much for my bladder.
Are you gonna pee your pants?
I can't hold it anymore.
What? Guy, half stuck in the
Wait! Whoa!
They find themselves trapped inside the TV and wandering around. Hey, wait a minute! Isn't that a reference to?
Jeez.
The group then find a room of posters of a TV actress whose husband's mistress was the one who was murdered. But this room is too much for Yosuke.
My bladder's gonna explode!
What are you doing?
Piss my pants!
Anyway, we head back to the start and see an ominous thing.
What the heck is going on here?
His name is Teddy and is annoyed we invaded his home, so he summons TVs and kicks us out. The next day at school, the group go to an assembly where they learn that Yosuke's co-worker was the one who discovered the body, but now was murdered as well, like the killer wanting to silence her. And if you never played the game before, it's such a great mood setter. Despite the weird antics, you now have two murders hanging over the town. This prompts Yosuke to try and figure out who the murderer is, because the police ain't gonna believe there's a TV world, so they go back in. This time more prepared, with Chie standing watch.
See?
Well, they meet Teddy again and discover who is under that costume.
Whoa!
Wouldn't you?
Teddy is also annoyed at the murders because it seems like the culprit is chucking people into the TVs, and after a while of them being trapped there, they die in the real world. And after some friendly banter, he gives us glasses which can help see through the fog, which reveals the shadows. No, not those. These are the enemies of the world, but it's a good thing an anime cutscene pops up as we summon our...
So...
This is our persona, a manifestation of the soul, which is perfect timing as we enter the room to see... Oh no, he's got yellow eyes! So for everyone else, they have a shadow version, parts of themselves they wanted to hide. So Shadow Yosuke tells him how he only wanted to enter this world for the adventure, to get rid of the boredom of living in this town, and not actually to avenge his friend. But Yosuke says the magic words,
You're not me!
which turns the Shadow into a boss we have to defeat. Gee, making me do all the work. Once beaten, Yosuke accepts his faults, and it becomes his persona. Teddy in turn becomes the group's navigator, where he gives out useful hints in battle.
Go, Sensei! You knocked it down! Go, Sensei! You knocked...
Well, Teddy escorts us out, and Chie is happy she didn't cause our early deaths. Yeah, I know you sabotaged the rope.
Ow!
I hate you both!
So the next day, we shake hands with Yosuke. Oh god, I hate when that happens. And at night, we learn that Yukiko is on the Midnight Channel, as yep, she's missing in the real world, with the police struggling to keep a hold of the situation.
Is Yukiko-san inside that place?
Do people, like Chie? Well, this time we are more prepared, as Yosuke brought some weapons to save Yukiko.
Kinda like this?
Two suspicious young males found, one armed with multiple weapons, requesting immediate backup. Are you resisting an officer of the law? You're under arrest!
Thankfully, our uncle lets us off with a warning, but on the way out we bump into his assistant, Adachi, who honestly is trying his hardest to not actually work.
Keep this between us, okay? We got a call from Miss Amagi's parents yesterday evening saying they couldn't find her anywhere.
Whoa, you're helping us out? Gee, thanks bro. Clearly they haven't learned their lesson, because we then go to an actual weapons store to buy weapons. Sure you're okay with these kids here? And Chie wants to join.
If you insist on coming, just make sure you have something to protect yourself.
Will you guys shut up?
And on the street, a magic blue door appears, in a blinding flash of light, and we wake up in the velvet car.
Do not be alarmed.
No.
Contribution is to give birth.
So in this limo, we can upgrade our personas, as being a Chad means we get multiple of them, and oh, it's her. goth girl.
Shut up.
I'll get back to this group, but we head back into the TV and reach a castle which seems to be where Yukiko is held by her shadow. Chie, however, runs ahead and finds her own one, who says how Chie was always jealous of Yukiko, causing her to say the magic words, and it turns into a boss which we defeat, letting Chie get her own persona for battle. And thus begins the dungeon crawling. Yeah, it does take a while to get going in Persona games, so you run around these hallways finding monsters to attack to get an advantage in battle, but if they attack you, oh god, run! Now it's turn-based where every party member gets a chance to defend, attack, or use their personas to either do stat buffs, debuffs, or elemental attacks which use up SP. This can be refilled with limited items, but the main way is to actually leave the dungeon and sleep overnight at home. Because Persona works in a calendar system, meaning you have a set number of days to save that person trapped in the TV, otherwise the fog rolls in and they die. And the moves are very beneficial since they target an enemy's weakness, knocking them down, and if all are knocked over you get to do an all-out attack. And at the end of battles you get cards to pick. Wow, my gacha rolls are insane today. They either give you buffs in the dungeon or
A new persona.
which back at the Velvet Car, Eagle will fuse them together to get stronger ones. You will want to do this a lot, you don't want to hold on to the earlier ones, as you can then talk to Margaret to register them, meaning you can pay to summon the earlier ones later on. And Marie is there, where if you find skill cards, she will clone them for you and you can buy them back anytime to teach to a persona. Look, it's all very in-depth if you want to get into it, but we breeze through the dungeon and make it to Shadow Yukiko, who hates that she has to inherit the Amagi Inn, her family business. And it was at this inn where the first murder victim stayed at. She says the words, we get a boss battle, and we actually have to use some skill to win. Well, Yukiko accepts her shadow and joins the team, with Teddy real excited. So that's all well and good, but since we beat the dungeon early, the game makes us wait for her to recover before we can continue the story, which means the other aspect of Persona, the daily high school life. Yes, where you do mostly random activities to increase your social links, you know, the handshake thing from earlier, as Chad needs to have as many friends as he can get, and some characters form social links with him, meaning if you spend time with them, you learn more about them but increase the social link, which actually gives you boost to that persona with that typing. So say if you rank up the Priestess Arcana with Yukiko, you get boost to any persona you fuse in that category. It's just a way to help you improve your combat and your social skills or something. And in addition to this, you can level up your personality in 5 areas to even progress some links. Like you need some of it to talk to Dojima, as he can't understand anything apart from boomer talk. Ah yes, I too bought a house at 20, you can understand me now, right? Or you can start a job which actually earns you money, like making envelopes or taking care of kids. There seems to be a wide economy of jobs in Japan for high schoolers. Or on rainy days you can attempt the Beef Bowl Challenge, which is an insane amount of meat. Whoa, it feels like I'm being sucked into the meat dimension. Oh no! Whoa, who are you?
I am Meat God, and for attempting this challenge, I bestow upon you this new power. Okay, bye.
And with this power, Chad Yu is now invincible! And no matter the social link, he knows what to say to maximize the points gained. And you even know the correct answers for all the quizzes. Yes, this power has optimized his school life.
Who can tell me the capital of Spain?
Yeah, it was kind of a convoluted way of saying I downloaded a mod that adds a lot of quality life improvements. What? Don't look at me like that! I know you Google the test answers anyway. This just speeds up the process. Wait, how did I get here? I will say the mod is really useful in other places as it has an improved quick travel feature, letting you teleport anywhere you want. Well, other social things, you get to pick between joining the drama or music club. So before in the original one, I joined the drama club. So this time I'll try the music club. I mean, I was in band at school. It should be interesting. It was hard though knowing what to say for each social link though, because sometimes you just want to pick the meme answers. Oh, that actually worked. Well, anyway, back at home, you see that Nanako leads a sad life. I mean, the kid literally spends her weekends watching the Weather Channel, and she freaks out when her dad so much as mentions going on a family vacation. I mean, can you blame her? Dojima is never around. But one night he brought back Adachi for dinner.
Hi there. How?
I don't think that's gonna help Nanako, man. But through the social links, he learned that his wife died in a car crash, and he struggled to take care of Nanako, but is trying his best while having to solve the murders. I also found it amusing that Adachi has his own social link, but he's just such a lazy policeman that he hides in dunes pretending to work.
Hi there.
Well, you get another club to pick between, that being basketball or soccer, but it sort of becomes a group one with the three of you hanging out together. I picked soccer though. Soccer? Soccer? It's football. Say it right! The group is very chill to hang around with though. Hey man, have you heard about this YouTube channel where a small-time streamer called RamZaes plays games every week and uploads edited highlights on the same channel? It's so convenient to watch. Dude, no one cares about the streams you watch, okay? Streamers are so weird. Hey, aren't you the one going on and on about all the e-girl streams you watch? No, and don't you ever mention that again. Jeez, okay, dude. Anyway, remember the goth girl?
Oh yeah?
Well, Marie here wants you to take her around town since she doesn't really seem to understand how any of this works. Hey, why is it called steak anyway? It's short for steak.
Steak?
Turns out this Marie is actually quite the poet, although hates you finding about it. Shut up, you stupid jerk. You get other supports too, like at this shrine. Holy moly, I thought that was a ghost. That wasn't as scary as I thought. Where a fox appears. Yay, I'm friends with a fox. Well, you have to fulfill its request by helping people around town, so they will think that the shrine did it and offer more money to the fox. And eventually the fox joins you in the TV world, healing you with magical herbs if you pay for it. Gee, what a capitalist. Anyway, Yukiko finally recovers and the group celebrate by eating food.
Hey, could I try just a little bit of that? Just one tiny bite?
Hands off the soba, pal. Go get your own if you want some. Okay, just one bite. Got it?
Do you want to try some?
Ah! You ate
My fried tofu.
I'll buy you steak. It'll be on me.
steak? Ooh, filet sounds nice and expensive. Filet mignon. That's just a yuck. Oh well, steak.
I guess food in Japan is really good, huh?
Want some meal too?
Itachi, man, this dude is everywhere, and he really likes hanging out with us. Actually, he's kinda a cool guy. Always trying to help us out, even playing with Nanako when Dojima isn't there, and always worrying about us. He's turning into more of a bro than the actual bro character.
Oh, yeah.
So back into the TV where Teddy gives Yukiko her glasses.
Yukiko? How do I look? Here, Chie, your turn. How'd it come to this?
Yukiko, are you okay? Well, it's now the Golden Week holidays, and Dojima had to cancel his vacation due to work. But don't worry, our friends pitch in to make Nanako not feel so lonely by taking her to tunes. Oh my god!
I love Junes.
Jeez, these kids are really gonna have bent necks later on.
Midterms.
Oh crap, there's actual tests in this game? I
bring
thought I
that
was
up.
just doing it as a joke.
Maybe I should ask her for some private lessons.
Hey, chill, Yosuke.
You do seem to be great with your hands. Never mind.
So now the game is kinda in a weird spot where you saved someone, but now the group doesn't really know what to do until the next midnight channel. I mean, after you save someone, it shows a shadowy figure in the fog. Man, I wish I brought a jacket. But you work out that all the victims were female, and they're sort of linked together, with the second one finding the body, and Yukiko working at the inn where the first one stayed. But the game goes about now fleshing out the characters.
What are you, scared of a little lightning?
Quiet, you! I'd be a goner if even one of those things hit me.
Well, back to the tests. Yep, the game has it. And apparently, getting good grades has benefits when interacting with people. Well, Chad is trying to be the social darling. So, oh boy, I've got to study like crazy. Just kidding, we have the meat dimension power. Whoa, this test is so easy. I mean, I literally know all the answers. Hey, wait a minute. When did we learn that? And I don't know the answer. Oh no. Well, after the test, the group discusses the results in such a relatable way. I remember too well after a test in school. You ask the smartest person what they answered for that question, and they go, oh yeah, I put this down. And you think, oh crap, that's not what I did.
I put the rice cakes on top of the table.
Well, back home we see on TV a biker kid getting interviewed.
Man, that blur sure is pointless. It's completely obvious who it is.
Ah, yeah, totally.
Guy's family
Wait,
runs
who is that? And that night with the rain, that person is on TV. Wait, it's clearly him. How can you not tell? Is this like in Pokemon with Jesse and James with Ash never working out it's them?
Did you see that?
Oh, they know.
What do you think about Yukiko and Chie? Which one's your type?
Gonna take over someday.
Neither. And back at the June's food court, which the gang have decided is their super secret hideout. Yeah, all the Persona gangs really love talking about catching killers out in the open.
You're so funny, Chie. Shut up!
Well, Kanji seemingly lives at the local textile shop, and the gang stake it out. Turns out he's meeting some kid who clearly doesn't see us hiding. The group split up to stalk them while we wait at the shop.
It's you and me playing leapfrog.
Man, this is weird.
However, Kanji spots them and chases the two.
Why are you running?
And that night we see Kanji's shadow on TV, like with Yukiko, meaning he's now been chucked into the TV by the killer.
I'm your host, Kanji Tatsumi, serving you this scandalously special sneak-in report.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
I want to see everything about you, Yuki-chan.
Oh,
Nanako also starts to call us Big Bro, even though we are technically her cousin. But who cares? We gotta do what we can to keep her happy. I still can't get over it. I mean, it's the weekend. Dojima, put on some cartoons. Don't let her watch the Weather Channel. Oh, he's not here. Hey, look, the test results are out. Well, I only got one wrong, so I should be super popular. Wait, what are my results? Game, hello? You made a big deal about it? Hello? Well, into the TV we go, with the dungeon being a sauna. Oh god, what's with the chains?
It's death! This
The
one's
Reaper?
dangerous.
Well, that was fun.
Yikes.
Also in the dungeons, you can find these hands, where defeating them give you either an insane amount of XP or money. But I'm trying so hard, stop running, cowards! Also, a little nitpick, the game has this weird internet feature to call for help. They put it on the start button, with menu being triangle, and I just kept pressing it accidentally so many times. It's such a weird button choice. Well, anyway, we fight Kanji's shadow after he said the magic words, and was revealing his fear that he doesn't want to be rejected. And after the win, he gets his persona and we grab him out of the TV, now having to wait many more days for him to recover. Well, I guess it's time for more socializing with her. Do you play a lot? Then you must be a playboy. Yeah, sure, whatever you're into. I also found it amusing how in most social links, you barely spend time with that character, as other people just barge in to interact, which actually made it feel more interconnected with all the friends you have. But it was kinda awkward the way they did it. Like here I'm trying out Yukiko's horrible cooking, and Nanako just randomly walks in, goes, "Hey, can I try it?" No, it's bad food. Okay, bye.
Seamless, huh?
We also spend more time with Dojima. And our soccer buddy. Holy moly, free cheese! And I love blue cheese!
Cheese?
I'm in.
Well, Kanji finally returns to school.
Hi there.
He's not the brightest member of the group.
So, so someone's killing people with the TV? What is he, beating them to death?
Oh, they weren't being beaten with a TV. Were you listening at all?
So with Kanji being targeted, it ruins our earlier theory of the people being only connected to the first victim. But the new idea is that anyone who appears on TV is a target. As one was a TV actress, the schoolgirl was interviewed, so was Yukiko and Kanji, all before they disappeared. So it's literally just the killer flicking through the channels going, "Oh cool, they're in my town. Into the TV you go." Well, we go back into the TV to get Kanji his glasses.
It's kinda cute. Mind if I pet you?
Can you see a pattern forming in this game? I also learned that you can redo old dungeons if you want, as they have bonus bosses for extra XP, and it was here I saw that you kinda want to prioritize the social links with party members, as they get boosts in battle, like Chie and Yukiko pulling off this random move, then Chie helping out Kanji before her actual turn. Also, while I'm here, yes, Persona 4 music is absolutely amazing. However, it was so annoying whenever it rained, as the game just wouldn't play any music. Some people might enjoy no music. I always hated it! But then we get back to the real world where Dojima gives Nanako coffee? Bro, why? Stop being a bad parent!
It has caffeine in it. Well, I guess that'll make things more interesting for you now, won't it?
Yosuke also, I don't know, started to get really horny.
Oh, yeah?
Like he has this plan to get a motorbike license to try and pick up girls.
The pheromones dripping off of us will bring them around in no time.
Jeez, I forgot how guys talked in high school. Well, we get our license, and Dojima gives us his old bike which he had when he was a hellraiser back in school, and now we can ride to other cities where we can watch movies and drink coffee. And now Yosuke initiates his plan to try and get a girl with a scooter, but it doesn't really work out. And now on the weekend, the school has a camping trip and the girls want to cook the group a meal, so they ask us to help buy the ingredients the night before.
Carrots, potatoes. Are radishes the same as turnips? Chili peppers. It's not curry if it isn't spicy. How about some kimchi too? Chocolate?
I got a bad feeling in the pit of me stomach.
Wait, Chie loves mint chocolate. I love mint chocolate. Damn, okay, Chie, despite me being suspicious of you earlier, you know what? I'm warming up to ya. You got great taste. The one I'm actually worried about is this dude. Cause seriously, ever since Kanji joined the team, he acts like a completely different character with his horniness. Well, anyway, the girls make the amazing food during the camp. Oh no. So no food, and in the girls' tent, they can't sleep because of the snoring.
Do you think she'd stop snoring if I covered her nose and mouth? No, Yukiko, no!
Meanwhile, at our tent, Kanji is there, and Yosuke is worried what will happen at night, so kicks Kanji out, and then the girls sneak in here to get away from the snoring, and you're totally okay with it? Yeah, that's it, you're out of the starting lineup. Well, the next day, they find a waterfall where Yosuke wants the girls to swim with him to make up for the bad food.
Ta-da! I've got you covered. Pretty swanky, huh?
Dude, that's just wrong.
That's it, you're out of the team. Oh wait, I already did that.
Those girls might be childish on the inside, but I bet they're gonna turn into some fine-looking women before too long.
Yosuke, they are right there. Why are you so horny? Well, they changed because, I mean, they did almost kill us.
What?
Man, I'm getting too old for this. So the girls push them in, and it turns out pushing them into a river with extreme frozen temperatures caused extreme hypothermia, and the teacher with his hangover throwing up alcohol upstream meant all of that and the stomach acids mixed into the river, infecting the three. And only the fox's magical herbs could heal them up. Gee, Persona 4 Golden is such a wild game, I swear. Anyway, we go back home all safe and sound, but we see a new character on TV.
No, my health
Oh my god! The e-girl!
To be honest, I'm a fan too. She's such a pie!
Trojan, RamZaes, Magnum, Sheik,